And welcome
to another Justice video.
In this week's video, Melinda and I are going to be reacting to a little Stranger Things teaser that was just released. Kind of out of nowhere, too. Like, I was not expecting this at all, and I just opened up my feed today, and lo and behold, there was a Stranger Things teaser. Melinda and I are a huge fan of the Stranger Things franchise. We really enjoyed the other season, so I thought it would be perfect for us to react to it today on the channel.
They have come out with stuff before, like we've seen stuff, but it's been a while since they've dropped anything new. So definitely. I think it's like they're reminding us, like, this is coming.
Yeah, we still exist. So kind of just give a small refresher of where we left off in the last season. It seemed like the group is kind of splitting up a little bit, if I remember correctly. Like, Will and his family, I think, are moving away.
Oh, I forgot about that. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I do not remember a whole lot.
Oh, don't worry. I'm, like, struggling to just remember the small things,
I know
too,
when I watch, like a breakdown or like a review of the three, I'll be like, oh my gosh, yeah, duh. Yeah. But now I'm like, wait, what happened?
Yeah, and I'm sure that this trailer will spark up memories as well. And I also know that Hopper has unfortunately died, but, you know, we don't know. Because at the end, if you remember, there was a, like, credit scene where the Russians were like, no, not the American. Like, so who knows? Yeah, he could have been destroyed, or maybe, like, he got sucked into the other world or something like that, and then maybe the Russians got a hold of him. Or maybe that was someone completely different. Maybe Hopper's, like, stuck in the Upside Down, and this season is maybe gonna be trying to rescue him. I don't know. That could be cool. And kind of the last little thing I remember is 11, her powers seemed to be, like, fading away because she used, like, a huge amount of power to, like, save herself when she was, like, getting that, like, last piece of the monster out of her leg.
I do remember that.
Yeah, and then it showed, like, months later she was still having troubles using her abilities. So I don't know if maybe, like, you know, she's gonna have to fight to get her powers back, or maybe it's gonna be like a Spider-Man situation. She just has to, like, believe in herself again.
I love that.
Yeah. So without further ado, then let's just jump into it. Oh. They're like little 11s.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, Papa.
How are you today?
That's Papa.
Good. I'm glad to hear it, because today I have something very special planned for you.
I just...
Are you listening?
Oh my god.
That was it?
That was it.
Well, that was a lot.
That was, like, creepy. So this totally must be going into 11's past. Are you getting that vibe?
Oh, I'm getting that vibe 100%. It was tripping me out. This is very dark. That was the very first thing that I noticed. This, like, reminds me of, like, a horror film of, like, creepy and, like, oh my gosh, the pan over and you hear his creepy voice.
Yeah.
And, like, oh my gosh, and you see 11 and it's,
and they're all calling him Papa. Like, that's what 11 called him all the time.
I know, that's what's so creepy. And it's like, is 11 supposed to be listening in there while he's there? And
like, was she inside that door that had the 11 on it?
Oh yeah,
And it, like, took me a second to even register that 11 was on the door. I was like, oh my god, like, is she inside of there? Or, like, what's going on?
That kind of stuff gives me so much anxiety. Like, it kind of reminded me, seriously, of the girl with the dragon tattoo, because she's, like, tortured, like, in her book by, like, doctors and stuff.
You know, something that me and Cody were talking about on our last breakdown is there's been a lot of stories recently about heroes being forged through fire, like going through super traumatic things, but then coming out of the other side strong. You know, I think this is gonna help give us a little bit more context to 11's background and how she became the powerful person that she is, you know? And we're still on her journey, definitely. So I think, too, that we're probably gonna go back and forth, maybe. You know, we're gonna see how she got her powers and that kind of thing, but then hopefully there's a new story that maybe they're gonna be rescuing Hopper or something like that. I don't know. I'm really excited to see. crazy.
And also, I did think, didn't they say this was the last season that they're gonna make?
I don't know 100%. I did hear that it might only be 4 or 5 seasons, so they might stop here or they might keep going. Honestly, it also might just depend on how much buzz this gets.
That's true.
So yeah, this trailer definitely had some very creepy vibes, but it's getting me very excited to see what this season has to bring. I really want to know Eleven's past and really how she got those powers and really honestly what her powers mean and what the Upside Down even is. And the last season left multiple story threads unanswered, so this season definitely has a lot to answer to. So yeah, let us know down in the comments below your thoughts and theories about this next season. If you think Hopper is alive or do you think he's dead? And what do you think Eleven's powers mean? What do you think the Upside Down really is? Let us know down below. And on that note, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Justice Band. I hope everyone out there has an excellent week, and until next time,
Catch you on the flip.